Supreme Court has consistently held that forensic confirmation is sufficient proof of the nature of a substance. See Stephen versus State, 1986, 5 NWLR, Part 46, page 978. Therefore, on the first issue, this Honorable Court finds that the prosecution has satisfactorily proved that the substance is cannabis sativa, and I so hold. Second issue, issue 2, whether the defendant was in possession. Possession in law includes both physical custody and mens rea, that's knowledge of the substance. Evidence before the court shows that the defendant was found with the substance. He admitted ownership at the point of documentation. He confirmed same in his extrajudicial statement. He reiterated possession during oral testimony. The defendant's attempt to explain that he held the substance for farmers does not negate possession. In Aguna versus AG Federation, 1995, 5 NWLR, Part 396, page 418, the court held that admission of possession is sufficient proof, especially where corroborated. Therefore, on the second issue, this Honorable Court finds that the defendant was in possession of the substance, and I so hold. Issue 3, whether the possession was unlawful. Section 19 of the NDLEA Act criminalizes possession of narcotic drugs without lawful authority. The defendant has not shown any license, any statutory authorization, or any legal justification. Rather, his extrajudicial statement clearly establishes involvement in the illicit drug trade. Furthermore, the law is clear that a confessional statement alone, if voluntary and direct, can ground a conviction. See Adebayo versus State, 2014, 12 NWLR, Part 1420, page 559. Consequently, I am satisfied that the defendant's confession was voluntary. It is consistent with other evidence, and it is true. Thus, on issue 3, this Honorable Court finds and holds that the defendant's possession of the 1.6 kilogram of compressed dried weeds confirmed to be narcotic drugs was unlawful. On the alleged contradictions, the defense attempted to rely on 2 alleged contradictions. A, the discrepancy in dates mentioned by PW1 and PW1's lack of first-hand knowledge of the arrest. This do not amount to material contradictions. The law distinguishes between minor contradictions and material contradictions. Only the latter can vitiate a case. See Ochemaje versus State, 2008, 15 NWLR, Part 1109, page 57. This Honorable Court holds that these are minor discrepancies or inconsistencies which do not affect the substance of the prosecution's case. Consequently, in conclusion, the prosecution has successfully proved all the essential elements of the offense beyond reasonable doubt, namely, the substance is cannabis sativa, the defendant was in possession of it, and the possession was unlawful. Accordingly, the defendant, Garba Alhaji Al-Hassan, is hereby found guilty as charged and is accordingly convicted under Section 19 of the NDLEA Act. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you interpret to the best of your ability?
Yes, my lord. Garba, yau dai kamar yadda kotu take gabatarwa a yanzu, yau ne rana wadda kotu ta tabbatar da hukunci a wannan shari'a ta. Kamar haka dai yanzu kotu ta tabbatar da cewa bisa ga umarnin kotu da kuma samun kawowa wannan ƙara gabanta don ta bincike a kai abin da ake tuhumar ka, kuma ta gudanar da bincike kamar haka. Kotu ta tabbatar da kai yau ka kasance mai laifi, amma akan iya wannan laifin da ta maka hukunci kamar haka: na ɗaya, an same ka da kayan tabar wiwi; na biyu, an same ta a gidanka. Shine abin da yasa gurfan da kai a gaban kotu, kuma a kamar a iya wannan ne za a maka hukunci kamar haka. Shine dai ina ga gurguje magana zan gaya. Thank you.
Any record of previous conviction?
My lord, the convict has no previous record of conviction. However, my lord, he still have a pending trial in respect of narcotic drugs, my lord, before this honorable court. As such, we urge this honorable court to sentence the defendant judicially and judiciously. Thank you.
Kotu su tambayi mai shigar da ƙara, ta ce kana da wani rekod ne na laifi makamancin wannan? Sai lauyan mai shigar da ƙara ce a baka da wani rekod na wani shari'a makamancin wannan, sai dai akwai wata kuma shari'ar ita ma a kanka, akan kuma irin wannan tarurumi ne kamar shi ne sai yana nema a hukunta ka akan laifinka da ka aikata.
Mr. Salis asked him if he has anything to say to the court. Advocates.
Shari'a ta ce a tambaye ka ko kana da wani abu da za ka iya gaya wa kotu? To, bismillah.
Ina neman alfarma a gaban wannan kotu mai adalci ta mun sassauci.
Indeed, my lord, the defender, he need a temper justice with mercy, my lord.
Idan alfarma nake nema kotu mai adalci ta mun sassauci.
My lord, he need a temper justice with mercy, my lord.
Is that it?
Shikenan.
Ask him, what does he do for a living?
Menene sana'ar ka inda kake da zama a gida?
Ina siyan dabbobi.
Yes, my lord. He's an animal, my lord.
These exhibits found in your possession, what are you doing with it? Are you selling? Are you using it?
Wannan abu da aka samu a wajen naka, kana sha ne ko kana sayarwa ne?
Ba na sayarwa.
Ba ka sayarwa, me kake da shi?
Ina kai an gona ne.
Yes, my lord, he import to the farmers.
You buy to just go and give it to the farmers for free?
Kana saya sai ka je ka ba da kyautarsa a manoman ne?
Manoma na ne dama.
Yes. The farmer is under for him, man.
This honorable court having listened to the fee mitigation made by the convict. The convict will be sentenced shortly.
Ask God, please, my lord.
Sentence.
As court, please, my lord.
In analyzing factors which ought to inform the sentence which this court will pass, in sentencing the convict, the court considers A, the quantity of the drug, 1.6 kilograms, B, the convict's admission of long-term involvement in drug trade, C, the fact that he committed a similar offense while on bail, and D, the fact that he was arrested with illicit substances inside his own family compound where children reside. These are aggravating factors. In the final analysis, I hereby sentence you, Garba Alhaji Al-Hassan, the convict, to 4 years imprisonment for the loan count commencing from today. This is to serve as a punishment to you and a deterrent to others. This honorable court admonishes you to stay away from crime or any of its appearances after serving your sentence. Essentially, the essence of punishment is to obtain a reformation in the subject. You are enjoined to stay true to your words and lead an exemplary life after serving your sentence. The exhibits found in the possession of the convict without lawful authority shall be returned to the office of NDLEA and shall, as condemned substances, be confiscated and forfeited to the federal government of Nigeria, and shall, pursuant to the extant laws of Nigeria, be destroyed by the NDLEA by burning at a public function. It will organize for the destruction of all judicially condemned narcotic and psychotropic substances. The event shall, on NDLEA's invitation, be witnessed by representatives of the Nigerian Police Force, the DSS, the Nigerian Civil Defense Corps, and such as NAFDAC, NESFRIA, as well as the press, both the print and electronic media, and the general public. The convict has 90 days within which to appeal both the conviction and sentence if he's not satisfied with same. Delivered at the Federal High Court, Damaturu, this 23rd day of April 2026.
As court, please, my lord. Garba Alhaji Al-Hassan, kamar haka, kotu ta ce a sanar ma cewa kotu ta ɗaure ka shekara 4 na wannan laifin da ka aikata, saboda kuma zai fara ne daga wannan rana. Ya ishe ka izina in ka gama zaman ka kiyaye kanka, ka nisanci kanka da wani laifuka makamantan waya. Ka ce ka zuba.
Let's call the next case.
This, my lords. Charge number FSC/DM/CR/51/2022 between Federal Republic of Nigeria and Aisha Sabo.
For the correctional center,
Yes,
is that
we
it?
have.
You have how many more cases for the inmates at the correctional center?
Yes, madam, we have 2, madam.
I'm asking the registry, which and which cases?
We still have Garba Alhaji Al-Hassan, aka Gendere, the convict, and then Sahabi Isman and Ali Adam. They are the correctional center.
Yes, my lord. The defendant is in court and he speaks outside.
Which of the defendants?
Aisha Sabo.
Okay. Which case did you just call?
Federal Republic of Nigeria by Sis Aisha Sabo, EFCC case.
Okay. After the FCC case, complete the ones in prison. I prefer completing those ones at the correctional center before.
Okay.
Mohammed, please close the window behind that. Okay, it's okay.
Yes, representation. Representation. No counsel.
May it please, my
Yes,
lord.
Sisi.
It's getting
Your
a
case-
problem.
Yes, with proper respect, my lord. With proper respect, my lord.
Let's go ahead.
Mukhtar Ali Ahmed for the prosecution, my lord.
Yes.
May it please, my lord. Amzed Mbello. Humbly announcing my appearance for the defendant.
Yes. Counsel, I'm waiting for either of you.
Yes, my lord, they just served me with the final written address today. Just a while ago, I was in the courtroom, I collected it. So I'm waiting for them, my lord, to hear from them.
Yes, counsel.
Yes, my lord, the matter was adjourned today for adoption of final written address. And we are ready.
Must I keep prompting you? This is your case. You are just sitting looking at me.
My lord, they served me today. Sorry, my lord. My lord, I earlier mentioned that I just received the final written address today in courtroom, in an open court.
So
So, my lord, we need time to respond. There are some silent issues raised in the
So
written
this
address,
is your
my lord.
submission. I'm supposed to make that submission. I'm
Yes,
waiting
my lord.
for,
Okay.
she said the matter is for adoption of
Final written address.
final written address, and she's ready. I'm waiting
Yes,
for any response either from you or from her.
oh, sorry, my lord. I apologize, my lord. My lord, we are not ready. We are not ready. The prosecution was just served with the written address today, my lord, in an open court. So, my lord, we need time to respond. Subject to the convenience of the court, my lord.
No more response, or give us a date.
No, my lord. May 21st.
You said?
May 21st.
May 21st.
May 21st.
It's convenient.
It's convenient, my lord.
Defense counsel, May 21st.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord. It's convenient.
Mr. Ndahi, did you say 21st to 1?
Yes, my lord.
Yes, it's convenient, my lord.
Okay. This matter is called. The defendant is before the court. Having listened to the submissions and application of counsel, the matter is hereby adjourned to the 21st day of May, 2026. The defendant is to continue to enjoy the bail granted her to the next adjourned date.
That's
That's
convenient.
convenient.
We are very
Thank you,
grateful,
ma'am.
my lord.
Thank you as well, counsel.
Thank you, my lord.
Please call the next case.
That number FSC/DM/CR/31/2025 between Federal Republic of Nigeria and Garba Al Hassan, aka Jandari.
Yes, my lord, the defendant is present, my lord, and speaks Hausa language.
Respectfully, my lord, my name is Usman Bamala. My humble appearance is for the complainant. My lord, the matter is selected today for commencement of hearing. This matter. And my lord, before I proceed to make a progress, my lord, may I confirm if there is a communication between the counsel to the defendant and the court, my lord?
This matter. You can talk to me. My lord, he has no counsel to defend her in this matter.
Okay, no counsel.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, in the absence of that, my lord, may I crave the indulgence of this honorable court to confirm from the defendant on whether if he needs the presence of a legal strategy before we continue, or he's willing to change his plea, my lord.
Mr. Salisu.
Yes, my lord. Garba, lauya mai tuhuma ce a tambaye ka. Ko kana so a ci gaba da shari'a ko kuma kana da niyya a ranka na canjawa kamar yadda a baya ka ansa kai ba mai laifi ba misali zuwa ga kai mai laifi ko kuma kana so a ci gaba da yin da ake wani ta shari'a.
A ci gaba.
Eh?
A ci gaba.
Yes, madam, you need to proceed, madam.
Ask him, he doesn't have a counsel. Ask him.
Baka da lauya ne?
Lauyan akwai himar bai zo bane.
He has, but he's absent, madam.
What is the name of his counsel?
Me sunan lauyan?
Abin nan.
I didn't hear his answer.
Wannan
Me sunan?
harki ma na gaya ma sunan su wannan.
Waye sunan shi?
Sunan nan ne manta da ke wannan nan. Ba da ke ne wannan da yamma ne.
Waye sunansa?
Wallahi sunan sa iya kwanta.
Yes, my lord, you got the name for the council.
Prosecuting counsel.
My lord, in the circumstances, since the defendant have submitted that, my lord, he has a counsel, and he is willing to make a progress with his counsel, my lord. We will be left with no option than to, my lord, to ask for another date, my lord, maybe to present to send a counsel of the legal aid, my lord, to the correction center to contact the defendant, my lord, so that we can make a proper progress in the next urgent date, my lord. Thank you very much.
Can you interpret what the prosecuting counsel just said to the defendant?
Yes, my lord. Lauya mai tuhuma ce to tun da haka ne yanzu yana so zai duba lauyan da ainihi ya fara tsaya ma din. Sai a yi magana da shi in ya so sai a gaya masa akan ya same ka kuyi magana ci gaba da shari'ar kamar da ka faɗa yana kana tare da shi.
Contact of the legal aid counsel and send him his details so that they can meet him for proper briefing.
Za a tura masa jawabai kamar haka a game da ita shari'ar.
Legal, Mr. Ndahi, can you interpret that?
Akwai wayanda ba su da lauyoyi, akwai lawyer wanda suna zuwa suna tsaya musu a matsayin lawyer, zai same shi su yi magana sai ranar zai zo prison ya zo ya same ka sai ya tsaya maka. Wayanda ba su da karfin ɗaukan lawyer, mutane kamar haka suna zuwa suna tsaya musu, ana kiransu legal case counsel.
Ka ji ko? Ko baka ji ba? Akwai lauya da suke tsaya wa mutane kamar haka wanda ba su da kuɗi da sauransu kamar taimakawa haka akai. Shi lauya mai tuhuma ce zai je za a sanar da su za su zo nan same ka sai su tattauna da kai domin ci gaban shari'ar, ka gani?
Mr. Salisu?
Yes, madam.
Because if he has his own lawyer, then check the file again and confirm, Mr. Ndahi, if he has a lawyer, you should issue them hearing notice. If he doesn't have a lawyer, get in touch with the legal aid counsel.
The question is, he doesn't have a counsel in this matter.
Okay, he doesn't in this particular matter. So you need to inform him that people from legal aid are government lawyers working for the government, but they stand in for indigent, for those that that cannot afford to get services of counsel. So they do stand for them for free. So you need to inform him that.
Kana ji ko? Akwai wasu lauyoyi wanda gwamnati take biyan suna karkashin gwamnati ne suna zaune. In irin ku haka suka zo da ba su da kuɗin da su iya ɗaukar lauya ya tsaya musu ko wani makamancin haka sukan zo su taimaki mutum a ɓangaren shari'a. Shine shi lauya mai tuhuma ce za a sanar da su cewa za su zo su samu ka yanzu a nan su tattauna da kai akan ci gaba da shari'a. Kamar yadda ka ce da lauya an duba ita wannan shari'ar da ake gabatar baka da lauya, ita wanda aka gama ne wanda za ka yi cewa kana lauya, amma wannan babu lauya da yanzu da a sanar da su za su shigo za su tattauna da kai a nan, ka gane? In suka tattauna da kai akan shari'a su kuma za su je su kotu za su ci gaba za a ci gaba da yin shari'a, ka gane? Da su lauyoyi na taimako ne wannan.
Wancan ma ba akwai lauya ba mara cin doya ne ba.
Wancan ma akwai lauya?
Wannan ma akwai lauya.
Duka kana lauya
Duka
kenan.
yana da lauya guda biyu.
So let him get in touch with his counsel if he has representation. The matter will be adjourned. At the next adjourned date, he should ensure that his counsel is here to represent him.
As court please, my lord. Shi kenan yanzu za a daga shari'ar zuwa ranar da za a ci gaban kafin lokacin sai communicating da shi lauyan na kuma magana sai zo ci gaba da.
Give us a date.
21st May, my lord. May 21st.
20.
First, 21 May.
May 21st. Okay.
Yes.
Za a daga sai ranar 21 ga watan biyar. Ka je ka tafi.
Yes.
This matter is called, the defendant is present before the court. Matter adjourned to the 21st day of May 2026. The defendant is to be remanded at the Potiskum Correctional Center till the next adjourned date.
Of course, please, my lord.
Let's call the next case.
Batch number FSC/DM/CR/13/2025 between Federal Republic of Nigeria and Ibrahim Umar Lafia and IU Lafia Maize Processing Ventures.
Defendant absent.
With proper respect, my lord, Mukhtar Ali Ahmed for the prosecution.
Yes.
Yes, with proper respect, my lord, Mukhtar Ali Ahmed for the prosecution, my lord.
Yes, I've heard you.
Yes, my lord. My lord, the matter is for continuation of hearing where we apply at last adjourned date that we want to tender the judgment of the court on the predicate offense upon which the defendant was
Counsel, I'm
convicted.
trying to record you. I'm trying to record your submissions. You said the
ma'am.
matter is for continuation of defense?
For hearing, continuation of hearing.
Okay. Okay. That at the last adjourned date,
The prosecution applied to the court for an adjournment. To enable the prosecution tender the judgment of the High Court, State High Court number 2 of Damaturu. The judgment of State High Court number 2.
just a minute. Where is
Okay,
the
my lord.
defendant?
My lord, when the application was made, the defendant was in prison, was in custody. He was in custody, my lord, when we made the application.
Yes.
So, my lord, I later learned that the defendant is temporarily released. Is temporarily released to dispose of the property, one of his property, upon which an order of compensation was made by the State High Court to my lord. He was temporarily released for a month, my lord, while the parties executed papers or agreement before the High Court to my lord. So, my lord, that is the position in the case.
He was temporarily released for a month while parties.
Yes, my lord. Executed document, my lords.
Yes.
For him to dispose of the property and pay the compensation. Failure upon which will has no option, my lord, than to go back to prison. My lord, that is the position in the case. So, my lord, immediately after this court, I have another judgment before your learned brother, Justice M. Lawal of High Court number 2, my lord, Damaturu, where I will confirm the position of the agreement, my lord. And my lord, if I can recollect, my lord, he was released on bail by the court, my lord. So, my lord, in the circumstances, I don't know whether my application, my lord, will be appropriate for the bail earlier be granted, be revoked, my lord. And for the surety to show cause why the defendant is not in court today, my lord.
Just a minute. Your submissions again?
That the bail earlier granted by this honorable court to the defendant, my lord, be revoked, my lord, and bench warrant be issued against the defendant, my lord, and for the sureties, my lord, to show cause why the defendant is not in court, my lord. My lord, for the counsel handling the matter, MS Baba, I believe he is aware of the date, my lord. My lord, we invite the court to whip the counsel, my lord, to read the registry. I'm sorry, my lord, because that amount, the related, to whip the counsel, my lord. I believe, my lord, he's aware of the date, my lord. We have been coming to the court together, my lord. And he was part and parcel of that agreement before the High Court number 2, my lord. And he is aware we have this matter before your lordship, my lord. And he is not in court. There is no communication, my lord. That's why he is not in court. So, my lord, we submit that is a dereliction of duty on his own part, not only to the defendant, but to the court, the judex, my lord, which sanctity that we're supposed to protect, my lord. My lord, that is our humble application, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
Because your last application is still not very clear to me. Because you said your application is you're inviting the court to
whip on the council, my lord. My lord, to plug the council, my lord.
Okay.
Thank you. I just talk in parables, my lord, to put the council on the right corner, my lord. Because we are ministers in the temple of justice, my lord. My lord, there is no letter from his end why he is not in court. He is absent, and there is no reason for his absenteeism. And he was part and parcel, my lord, of executing that agreement before your learned brother, Justice Emil Lawal of High Court number 2, Damaturu, my lord. But my lord, I don't know whether the registry have any means of communication from the council, my lord. They can avail us.
Sendai, give us a date.
May, madam.
We
When?
have 21st May.
20, 21st May?
Yes, my lord. Already have 21st May, my lord.
Oh, already. Okay.
21st May, my lords, on the earlier matter.
So you are applying for this case to,
21st May, my lord.
okay. Ruling.
As pleases.
This case for continuation of hearing is called. Both the defendant and his counsel absent. The prosecution counsel applied that the bail of the defendant be revoked and a bench warrant issued out, and to also summon the sureties to show cause on why the defendant absented himself. Applications of the prosecuting counsel are granted. On the issue of the defense counsel not appearing in court today, this honorable court have taken judicial notice of the fact that MS Babaf counsel has not been appearing before this court on a number of his cases, leading to the court to order that he be summoned by the station registrar to find out the reason why he doesn't come to court and does not communicate to court through all the available channels of communication between the court and the council. Also, the reason why he does not ask colleagues to hold, as learned friends, to hold his brief. This court is awaiting the report of the station registrar because the order was made, I think, yesterday, the 22nd day of April 2026. When I have this report, it will enable the court to take a direction in this matter. Meanwhile, regarding counsel and the cases it's handling in this court, meanwhile, this matter is adjourned to the 21st day of May, 2026.
As pleases. We are very grateful, my lord.
You are welcome.
We are very grateful, my lord.
Charge number FSC/EM/CR/32/2025 between Federal Republic of Nigeria and Sahabi Usman. Sahabi Usman.
Yes.
Respectfully, my lord, my name is Usman Bamada. My appearance is for the complainant.
Yes, Mr. Salisu.
Yes, my lord, the defendant is trained in mind and speaks Hausa language.
No defense counsel in this case?
My lord, there is a defense counsel, and I don't know whether if there is a communication between the counsel, the defendant, and the court registry, my lord, and why he is not before this honorable court today.
There is no communication, my lord, but they are aware of today's date. It's M.A. Musa. M.A. Musa. M.A. Musa.
My lord, in the circumstances, my lord, may I crave the indulgence of this honorable court. Although, my lord, the matter is supposed to be for commencement of hearing, I think not defense, as indicated in the cost list.
The matter is for.
It's supposed to be for commencement of hearing, but my lord, I stand to be guided by the record of the court, not defense. I stand to be guided, my lord.
Just a minute. This case is 32, CR 32, 2025.
Yes, my lord.
It's for continuation of hearing. Just give me a minute. Let me. The defendant was arraigned on the 25th day of June 2025. There's one M.A. Madaki holding the brief of A.A. Musa at the next adjourned date.
I think, my lord, Madaki has
for the bail of the defendant. It's because the defendant has similar charges in different cases before this court. So the application was not granted. Then on the 17th of February, 2026, the defendant was in court. The defense counsel was absent.
Send a letter.
Then it was adjourned to today. So the matter is supposed to be for commencement of hearing.
Not defense. So, my lord, in these circumstances, my lord, we will be asking for another date, my lord, for a definite hearing. And in the absence of an hearing notice, my lord, should be issued, my lord, to his counsel, so that, my lord, we can make a progress. Because the matter, we are applying for the matter to be adjourned for a definite hearing.
Give us a date.
Yeah, I got it. 26th day of May.
Council 26 May.
As please.
This matter is called. The defendant is present before the court. Matter adjourned to the 26th day of May 2026. The defendant is to be remanded at the Potiskum Correctional Center until the next adjourned date.
As court, please, my lord. Sabiyan daga wannan ƙara sai zaman ta sai ranar 26 ga watan biyar. Sannan kuma da a sanar da shi lauyan saƙon zuwansa kafin lokacin. Yes, my lord, that is what we are correction.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Salisu. Thank you, Correctional Center staff. Really appreciate your assistance. Thank you. Thank you. Let's call the next case.
Yes, we still have one at the correctional center.
Okay, just a minute, Correctional Center. There's still another case. Which one?
Yes, my lord.
It's on bed. Okay. It's on bed. Okay, he's on bed. Sorry, my lord. He's
on bed.
Okay. Thank you once again, Correctional Center and Mr. Salisu. Thank you.
Thank you
Okay,
very much.
call the case. Thank you.
FHC/GM/CR/36/2023 between Federal Republic of Nigeria and Ibrahim A. Ibrahim.
Defendant absent.
Defendant is absent.
Representation.
Respectfully, my Lord Osman Bamala, my humble appearance is for the complainant.
No counsel for the defendant. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. No counsel for the defendant. No counsel. Check now.
Yes, I'm waiting for the prosecuting counsel.
Yes, my Lord, the matter is selected for commencement of hearing and subject to my Lord convenience, my Lord, we are ready. And my Lord, I know there is a defense counsel in this matter as well. But my Lord, may I confirm from the court registry on whether if there is a communication between yes, my Lord, and the court as well. The counsel to the defendant is Umar Hassan of Agro Jam Chamber.
Yes, there's no communication, my lord, but they are fully aware of today's day.
As court please. And is the defendant in the court or
Defendant is absent.
is absent? My Lord, in these circumstances, my Lord, we will be asking for a bench warrant against the defendant and hearing notice to be issued against the counsel to the defendant, as well as notice to show cause to be served on the sureties. Thank you very much. Carry on.
Please.
26th day of May, my lord.
This case is called. The defendant as well as his counsel and before the court, all applications made by the prosecuting counsel hereby granted. Matter adjourned to the 26th day of May, 2026.
Call the next case.
That number FHC/VM/CR/L2026 between Federal Republic of Nigeria and Ali Adamu EG.
Ali Adamu ED.
Defendant is absent.
Representation. Council, maybe you are muted. I can't hear you. Council has disappeared from the screen.
Yes, okay, he's back.
Can you, meanwhile, registry, can you confirm if there's any defense counsel in this case?
Yes, my lord, there is defense counsel in this council.
Can the court
Yes.
hear me, ma'am? Yes.
Yes, sir.
The matter is selected today for review of part of this case.
Yes.
Yes, my lord, and unfortunately, the defendant is not before this honorable court. And I think, my lord, from my record, the defendant is at the correction center.
Yes.
Yes, my lord, I don't know whether if a bail application has been moved in my absence or not, my lord, but I think from my own knowledge, the defendant is at the correction center. Although I know he has a legal practitioner representing him. So may I have the indulgence to confirm from the court registry whether if there is a communication between the counsel to the defendant and the
My lord, the defendant later changed his plea, my lord, and counsel stood for him for one, my lord. He was later granted bail.
The defendant changed his plea?
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
He later changed his plea, my lord, and the counsel is in person of Barrister Ngohi.
Ngohi.
Yes, my lord.
Barrister.
So, Barrister Ngohi.
Barrister.
Ngohi.
Ngohi.
From that chamber.
Ngohi.
Yes. Ngohi. Yes.
Mustafa Ngohi, okay.
Mustafa Ngohi. So he was later granted bail, my lord. the mistake is from us. We forgot to indicate it. Yes, my lord. We forgot to indicate it on the court list, the name of the council, my lord. We said no council. That is why we not, yes, we could not communicate the date to the present council, my lord.
This case was, he was arraigned on the 17th February 2026, to which the prosecuting counsel applied for a short date to review the facts of the charge. And the court gave a ruling to the effect that this case is called, the defendant is present in court matter, hereby adjourned to the 25th day of February 2025. Proceedings via virtual mode. Defendant to be remanded at the Potiskum Correctional Center to the next adjourned date. So then on the 25th of February 2026, MB Ngohi was in court, and he submitted that their services have been engaged from this case, and the defendant intends to change his plea from guilty to not guilty. The prosecuting counsel is not before the court, being that he's not feeling fine. Having spoken with him, we apply that the charge be read to the defendant so that his plea can be read to him. So it was read out to him again, and he pleaded guilty. I have not seen any where he was granted bail in my proceedings. The matter was adjourned to today, 23rd day of April.
The motion for bail was filed on the 20th day of February, my lord.
Yes.
And term was moved. And
On
bail was moved.
the bail was moved on the
Yes, the proceedings, my lord, was not printed. Not here. Yes, but
I didn't hear.
I said,
the
my lord, the proceeding was not printed. But definitely the motion for bail was moved that
There's
day.
no proceedings in the court file. There's no proceedings before me. So how can you convince me the bail application was moved?
Maybe
How can somebody who have changed his plea, then how can the court allow a bail application to be moved?
he changed his plea from guilty to not guilty.
What I have here on the 17th February is he pleaded guilty. So maybe we'll have to see how to find out where the problem lies, because in the court file, it's not there in my system here. I've not seen it. So we'll try to see where the problem lies and resolve the issues. Yes, prosecuting counsel.
My lord, in the circumstances, my lord, maybe we are asking for another date so that things will be straight and hearing notice to be issued to against the council to defendant, my lord, so that they can appear in the next agenda and make a progress on that very date, my lord.
Give us a date.
Yes, my lord. 26th day of May.
They have granted votes on the 25th day of February. 25th day of February.
That was the day before start.
Yes. The court start on 25th day of February, and he has granted bail.
Yes, my lord. Sorry, my lord. The court started on the 25th day of February. That was the day he was granted bail.
That was the day he pleaded guilty. I'll just have to adjourn and try to understand, because I don't have the records on my system. I've not seen it. I've seen where he pleaded guilty. I've seen where counsel said he's pulling out. So I'm surprised. This matter is called, the defendant is not before the court, as well as any counsel representing him. The matter is adjourned to the 26th day of May, 2026, to enable us resolve this impasse.
God bless you so much.
Any other case for today?
Sorry, my lord. Sorry, my lord. My lord, may I take my leave? I've had judgment before your learned brother at court 2, my lord. Damaturu here.
Yes, go ahead. Thank you, counsel.
Thank you very much, my lord. May my lord live long.
Yeah, I pray the same for you.
Thank you, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
That is all for the day, my lord.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Registrar of Court. I thank all counsel that appeared before this for today. For this week, I think today is the last day, but then this last case, we'll have to go back and find out. Was it a virtual sitting on that, the last adjourned date in this case?
Yes,
It says
my
that
lord.
was just then. Okay, we'll just
Yes, my
have to
lord.
resolve after today's sitting and find out where the problem is.
Sorry, my lord, I've seen where the condition for the bail application, my lord. It's here.
Okay.
Yes, it's here.
You have found the problem?
Yes, my lord. I have seen where the conditions were stated, my lord, for the bail application on the 25th. Everything is here, my lord, in the file.
Okay. No problem. I've adjourned the matter. So we try to see how, whatever it is, where the confusion is, then we resolve it. Thank you, all staff of the Federal High Court, as well as Fortune Technologies,
Thank you, my lord.
well as all counsel that appeared.
kuma ya za mu samu wannan ya za mu yanci wannan
Shi ne